Hello everyone and welcome back to career mode on Saxlingham. The Highlands fishing expansion is extremely close to launch. In fact, I'm hoping to get my first video out tomorrow, which I think is the 5th. So this should be out on the Tuesday. And then Highlands expansion out today. So I should be recording my first episode today and you'll see it tomorrow, which is absolutely fantastic. I really can't wait to get stuck in. Anyway, we have a new addition to the farm. Prickles! There he is. A nice black Labrador. Look at this. I was hoping that we'd be able to get collies, but I think that's probably saved for the expansion pack. But yes, we've got ourselves a lovely Labrador called Prickles, and he is delightful. He has his bowl full of breakfast. And we're going to chuck a bally for him. Oh, and he's a magical dog, can go through walls. Anyway, it is now January. We have done all the work we need to on the grass field over there. That is now just going to be growing again. Prickles, you can go and have a rest. We, on the other hand, need to get some money in, and the only things that we could do, well, is harvesting, which is sugar beet, basically, or cultivating. Now, I think what I want to do is start work on the cultivation. We will do the headlands, and then probably put the rest onto a worker. At that point, we can decide whether it's a good idea to do some harvesting or not. But first thing is first, as always. Let's get that dropped off. And we will get over to the store to pick up those bits that we've just borrowed. See you later, Prickles. Won't be too long. I also have listened to a lot of you about the yard being too American, and I'm hoping to rectify that as well. I really want to keep it as British as we possibly can. So, yes, we're going to be looking into that. We're going to be taking out that massive roundabout driveway type thing, which I've put in, and just having a gravel track up to the back of the yard, or where the yard is, I should say. And yeah, we've got quite a few ideas in mind to keep it very British. Obviously, I'm only going to be using British sheds and British things like that. So, yes. I have also considered getting a quad bike. I've got this van, obviously, which is very useful. A quad bike could potentially be taken around on a tractor as well. Yes, so I think we've fully decided that what we're going to do is wait to see what comes up in the sale each time, to see what we're going to get first. Whether that's a Unimog or whether that is a tractor, we just don't know. Let's actually have a look right now and see what's in the sale. Ah, yes, that Fendt tractor came up, didn't it? I'm not too keen on the Fendt tractor. It is a lovely tractor, but yeah, I suppose it's quite sort of versatile. I thought you could add a front loader onto it, but there's no option to add a front loader here, which is a bit weird. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know. Right, what we're going to do first then is we're going to crack on with a little bit of cultivation work. I really want to turn that mod off that turns the lights on and off automatically, because it's just a lot. I can control my own lights, I think. So let's lift that up. Get hooked up to the cultivator. And then we will make a move. Beacons on. And good to go. Right, we're going down to field 12, which is one we've worked in a few times before. In fact, we did spray off the weeds in it when it was a growing cornfield, and then we harvested it when it was a cornfield as well. And I think that was the last time we've been in it. So it's probably still got corn stubble in it, as far as I know, potentially. But yeah, we shall see. I mean, it's only down here on the left-hand side. So we've got field 10 that we're passing now, field 11 there, and then field 12 just the other side. We have to go past it to be able to get into it, unfortunately, but that's okay. What's this? Oh, this was an old corn crop as well. I do remember that being there, actually. Right, yes, so it's got a lot of weeds, the ones that we killed off, in fact, by spraying them. And yes, it has got corn stubble in there, so that's what was in there last, and we are the last ones to work in it. In fact, that field is one that we've worked in quite a lot. I'm not really sure what the owner of that field actually does, because we've done most of the work for it. But we're not going to stay in January too long if there's not a lot to stay for. We just want to keep the jobs going. Steering assist. Do we want 2 headlands or 3 headlands? I think 3 headlands should be best. Get this unfolded. Get it lowered down when it is fully unfolded, obviously. And there we go. We are cultivating, which is absolutely fantastic news. We can turn the flashy lights off now because we're not on the road. And yeah, this field we have worked in many, many times before. So like I said, if I get the headlands done, maybe do a little bit of the up and down, but then we'll shift it over to a worker and we can concentrate and look at doing something else. I would love to be able to use my tractor for a few different things, but not just yet. It's a bit small to be doing work in these sort of fields. In the grass fields over near where we live, however, that's potential, but there's very unlikely to be any grass work to be done in January or February or March, in fact. So, cultivation work it is. Potentially a bit of sugar beet harvesting. Anyway, I'll crack on with this, and I will see you when we have shifted it over to a worker. And there we go, so a very, very successful 3 laps of the headland. We can now open up the AI worker system. We'll put it onto 3 headlands because that's what we've done. But we're not going to work the headlands. Haha. Right then. Yes, so off you go, younger me, it looks like. Now, yes, we are going to have to try and get our van to come over and pick us up. Where is it? There it is. Set destination. Just there should do. If it makes it out the gate, I'm pretty confident it's going to make it here. But I've been confident before. And then we've had accidents. Well, it's made it out the gate, so fingers crossed. Like I said, the worker is now going to carry on with all the ups and downs. What on earth was that? Sounded like an accident out here. I hope it's not my van. No. It's not my van. Strange. So yeah, the worker, like I said, is going to carry on. What we're going to do is we're going to have a, well, we'll have a quick look in the sale. And yes, nothing that we want in the sale. That is a good sugar beet harvester, but not something that we are interested in right now. As for contracts, we still have the same two here. So, in fact, 49 and 50 are both together. If I borrowed the kit from 50, because it's a bigger field and we get the big harvester, borrow items for that one, and then we could do the little one as well. There we go. So what we need to do is jump in the van, which is now back over here. We'll get everything set up over at the dealership so that we can be in the harvester and we can be followed. Sugar beet contracts are extremely long-winded, so I will try and make short work of it on here. But yeah, I think it would be good. Especially with the extra money we'll make from the extra sugar beet. Yeah, that would be really good. Right, let's go get the kit set up to head over there. Right, there we go. We've got the harvester with the header on the front. We have got the voucher all set up on Follow Me. And we have got no idea which way to go to get there, even though I've been there several times before. Let's have a quick look. Okay, so if we head over past our farm. Oh, it should be fairly straightforward and easy to find. Let's do it once again. I need my beacons on. We've got a beautiful green voucher. I really do like the colour of that tractor. Nice matte green, almost sort of combat type colour. We've got all-wheel steering on this thing, which makes things a lot easier. It's absolutely fantastic. My only concern is the rate of fuel usage. Hopefully we should be alright, but there is a chance that we will be running out, which is not a good thing, because all we've got really to sort that out with is the van, which will be stuck over at the dealership. So we'd have to bring the tractor all the way back, load the fuel up onto the van, to take it and back over to the harvester to get it refueled. Now, I did see in the update that we've just had, the game update, I think it was 1.4, was it? We have got provisions in to start turning these camera monitors into real life camera feeds of the vehicle that we're in. So that is unbelievable news. That is really, really good news. I cannot wait to see if that comes about. And I know it'll probably be an additional option that for high-end PCs. But yeah, really can't wait for that. I still don't think it's a very American-looking house itself. It's just the driveway, I think, is the setup. The house, I think, looks good. But we shall see. Right, I'll get over to the field and we shall start work. Okay, here we are with the Pterodos 5. I don't think I've ever used this machine before. I may be wrong, but I don't think I have. Right, what we need to do is get that AI worker stopped. I see what I mean about the colour of the voucher though. Very nice, isn't it? I mean, that might just be me that thinks so, but I don't know. I think it's very nice. Anyway, let's get that switched off. We shall get this unfolded. Oh, did I stop the engine? I must have done. We'll get that unfolded. And get that unfolded. See if we can get the steering assist lines up. Yes, we can. No, it's going to have to be 5, isn't it? Because we're going to need to turn around at the ends. Switch it on. Lower the header down. And we are away. Yes, having all-wheel steering is going to make things a lot easier. But as it's also a contract, there is no crop destruction, as far as I'm aware. Although we have had crop destruction before in contracts, so I don't know, maybe it's a bit hit and miss, to be honest. Anyway, so we've got Field 49, which is the small contract, which actually isn't what the what the equipment that I've got is for, and then Field 50, which is the bigger field. So we're going to get both of those fields done. I'll probably end up just doing a time lapse for the first one and probably a jump cut for the second one. But as long as the cultivation keeps creeping up in Field 12 and we are happy, we shall continue with the work harvesting this. Right. Well, I'm gonna get on with it because, well, we need to. Right then, so what we're going to do is we're going to send them off to the farmer's market. I'm assuming that's where we're going. Yep, farmer's market for both of them, which is good. So, like I said, if we Jump out of there, jump into here. And we can then do load and deliver. Deliver to farmer's market. Loading position is yes, where it is. And we want it looping. Start job. Just going to have a little think about it. Nope, I don't want to jump in there again. Just going to have a little think about it. Oh, target unreachable. Fantastic. Ugh. Well, that's not ideal. So, I suppose we'll have to put this on a worker. Just see how it likes that. And we can head off to the farmer's market. Oh, we're going all the way over there, are we? Okay, fair enough. Yes, so we'll head off to the farmer's market to drop off the first 46,000 litres of sugar beet. It's already turning into a big job, and we haven't even started the other field yet. But we will be starting the other field. We just got to get this one done first. I can't believe that a full harvester is nearly a full trailer. This is, yeah, it's going to take quite a while, and we're going to be carting quite a lot. Right. Let me just check which way to go. We head all the way down and then head across at the bottom. That should be good. As for the cultivation work, that is progressing nicely. We're at 84% of the field done. So yeah, that's going to be a nice little income. I think it's £24,000 for that one. So yeah, these ones are going to pay us a lot less. However, we get the money from the crop as well, from the additional crop. I do apologise if you can hear banging in the background, but for some reason there's fireworks on the 31st. No, on the 1st even. It's Saturday the 1st today. I'm recording this. And people have decided that fireworks are not expensive anymore. And we need more of them. I disagree, but that's the way it is anyway. That's how it is. Can't argue with that. Well, I can argue with that, but I've got no one to argue to apart from you guys. And I've just done that, so there's no point in doing it again. Right, I'll get over to the farmer's market. We will get back and we will continue on with the work. What am I doing trying to use the workers? I have auto drive. Auto drive should do this absolutely no problem at all. However, I have forgotten how to get the auto drive menu up. So let's have a quick look at that to start with. Controls all the way down to the bottom and auto drive. Let's follow me. Here we are, auto drive. Alt and keypad 0. There we go. Alt and keypad 0. And we want to load at field 49, and we want to unload at what are the selling points. Farmers Market grain cell. No harvester with the same target found. Maybe we don't want to do harvester then. Maybe we want to do this one. Sugar beet. And we want to fill up at... Oh, no, not that one. Field 49 tractor weight. Drop off at that point. There we go. Driving to loading point. Good. So this should take us back to the field. We can then just focus on the harvesting while a worker continues to do the round trips to the farmer's market. What could possibly go wrong? I hear everybody scream. We'll see. Well, field 49 is now done, which is fantastic. What's less fantastic is the fact that I'm running out of fuel. There is some fuel back at the farm. We have got field 50 still to go, which is a bigger field. So what I'll probably do is I'll do a lap or two of field 50. Then I'll fill up the worker and get them to head it back off to the farmer's market. And we shall head back to the farm to get some more fuel. Yes, there we go, look. Field 50, all sitting there ready and waiting for us. So, let's get a lap of this done. Right, I'm not going to video all of this because we've just done a load of harvesting, and we really ought to crack on with any other bits we've got to do, although it's been a very long episode today so far, and I think what we'll do is we're going to leave things there for the day. I will get this harvest done, and then first thing next time we will have a look at getting our driveway sorted out, Englified, shall we say, But yes, we need to get this field done first. So I will see you briefly after I've done the field, just to collect on the contracts, and we can go from there. Well, we're all done, and as you can see from the bank account, we have got 30,657 pounds in the bank. So we got that from the additional crop on the fields. We haven't claimed any money yet, and I think that's pretty good, because that's about 27,000, which is actually more than everything everything was going to pay us anyway, which is, I think, pretty brilliant. So I have brought the voucher back to the store to pick up our truck. We did use all the rest of the fuel at the farm. We got rid of that ugly IBC, but maybe we can get ourselves a fuel Bowser or something in the future. Right then, I am going to collect on the contracts. Oh, they're new contracts, look. But we've completed all of those, so let's collect on that one. We'll collect on that one and collect on that one. Which gives us now £64,000, which is absolutely incredible. Oh, I just saw some smoke coming up there from something. Bit weird. The place isn't on fire. Anyway, yes, we will leave it there for today, and next time we're going to get to work on our bit of our property, make it a little bit more farm-like. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.